Okay, here we are walking through the woods. Now I'm going back to the section I call Fatwood City. Okay. Hey, there's an old Coke bottle here. Look at there. It says return for refund, half the liter. Should I keep it? Hey, why not? I don't know what year it was. Could have been in the 70s or 80s. Glass. Why not? I'll keep it. Take it home. I'll find some old stuff out here. But there's an old fence right there. Here's a fatwood tree that's leaning over. That is all pure fatwood. Every bit of it, all the way from the head to the toes. From the top to the bottom. It's being supported by a live tree right there. That's pretty cool stuff right there. I love those standing fatwood trees. Let's come over here. Because over here is where I cut that fatwood tree down. And it's still some of it laying on the ground. Isn't that awesome? And I cut it in half right here. There's that piece. And I've gotten several pieces off of it. Some heavy stuff right there. I'm actually thinking on getting it and taking it home. We'll see. There's a little piece that I cut off. I reckon because I was getting bigger chunks, I left it here. And I have to get my hand trucks out here. They're in the truck right now. I might just wheel them on out here. This baby's beautiful. Heavy duty stuff right there. That's heavy stuff. That's a heavy log. Woo-wee! Some beautiful stuff. Now I wanted to come out here and get some of that darker fatwood. Now this is a beautiful standing fatwood tree. Oh, I got too close to it, didn't I? That thing. And I've shown this before in a video. That's probably about 30 feet tall. That's very tall, and that's pure fatwood. That is heavy duty stuff right there. I've even cut off of it right over here. Right up here, I cut off of it a little section when I was showing you guys. That's pretty cool stuff. There's fatwood laying on the ground. There's fatwood over here, laying on the ground. See? That's heavy duty stuff. That's not budging very well because it's so heavy and so thick and full. Isn't that amazing? Look at the moss that's growing on it. Put that bottle down. Look at that moss growing all on that baby. That's a beautiful baby, isn't it? Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. This is a gorgeous area. Very gorgeous. I could camp out here. There's a nice one. That's heavy. Boy, that's heavy. I'm not gonna move it around like that, but to carry it, oh my goodness. I'm sure it's well over 100 pounds. Well over. That's pretty cool stuff right there. So let me look around a little bit more because I might just get something else instead of one of these. But yeah, you can always come to Fatwood City and find fatwood all over the place. There's some fatwood right there. That is starting to get buried in the ground. This one right here disintegrated in the ground. Man, this is rich. This is a rich area. There's a nice pine tree right there. I wonder what kind of pine tree it is. It's probably my guess, loblolly, because the pine needles look short. There's a long, thin piece of fatwood right there. Fatwood. All fatwood. Beautiful stuff. That might be oak right there. Or another kind of tree. I'm not sure what it is. Wow, this is a gorgeous area. I love this area. When I discovered it, man, I was just so excited. There's that. There's this other standing fatwood that I got a fin off of the side of. I cut it off right here. It was joined right in here, up here, excuse me. It was joined up here. I had to cut down to get that side fin off. Man, that's some beautiful wood right there. That thing is heavy. The first time that I tried to cut a little fin off with my knife and all, there was some wasps, some yellow jackets, and I didn't know it, and so I started cutting and all, and they come up. One of them hit me and stung me. Man, I had to get away. I was like, oh, no. No, I don't want to be stung all over. These fins, oh my goodness. Those are beautiful fins right there. Beautiful stuff. It's hard to pass it up. Got some luscious stuff. Wee. I'm tempted to cut a section off of it so I can get those knots. There's some knots up there too. They're not real big, but they're big enough to make, to turn on my lathe for, you know, different things. You can definitely make some ferro rod handles out of that. Pretty cool stuff. What do you think? Aren't you glad you came along? Man, I wish y'all were with me right now in the woods. You'd probably be trying to cut some of this stuff up. I don't blame you. I'm just trying to debate what I want to cut, because there's so many pieces of fatwood all over the place. Look at this one. Here's a small standing piece of fatwood. It probably reaches about 12, 13, 14 feet, something like that. There's a nice old one up in there and tangled in the bushes, in the vines and stuff. Now that one looks kind of like dark fatwood. Let me see if I can get over here toward it. He's kind of covered up a little bit, hard to get to. Okay, I ain't gonna go end up all up in there. Let's see. And it's good to get out of here. It's good to get out here in the wintertime, because a lot of these bushes and stuff have died down, so you can walk through here instead of fighting all the vines and crap. Yeah? Some good stuff. Get over here, this direction. I'm trying to find... Okay, there's this tree that I've shown you before that got struck by lightning. I'm trying to go toward that direction because there's some dark fatwood over here. There's another standing fatwood tree. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the fin on that thing. Look at that big old fin. It looks like one of those fish from the ocean. What is that fish called? You know, that's got this thin and wide. I can't think of the name. Angelfish or something. Anyway, triggerfish. Maybe it was a triggerfish, yeah. Man, that thing is solid and hard. Wow, don't you wish some of this was in your backyard? I do. I certainly do. Man. Some pine knots. Ooh, I better not cook that thing too hard. It's not real solid, but it's pretty solid. Pretty solid stuff. There's some pine knots that I put in a pile over here because I was trying to gather the best ones. Because some of these are not good. Some of these are rotten. And I think what happened is it blew them out off the tree. And so they didn't have time to form fatwood in them. That's pretty solid right there. That one's kind of light. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool stuff right here. That one's kind of all not so good. This one right here is going to turn in, well, it's already turned into a standing fatwood tree. And those knots up there, oh, I wish I could get them. There's one over there on the side. On the side over there. Oh my goodness, that's a beautiful knot. You know, these knots are big. I would say they're about 6 or 7 inches across, widthwise. They are nice and thick and fat. Very nice. Okay, I'm trying to find something in particular. Beautiful stuff. Some fatwood that has formed. Now there's rotten pieces on here, but the rest of it on the inside is fatwood. I'm trying to find where I cut that one fatwood stump thing down that was hard as a rock and so solid, and it was kind of dark. I made a goblet out of some of that wood, and it's a darker goblet, and it's beautiful. That's just amazing to me. You can't just find that just anywhere. The dark fatwood, I bet that's old stuff right there. Okay. I can't seem to find where that piece is. It may be up from here. Let me go up. That sun is shining in my eyes. I can't see very well. I don't know where it is.